Hey, how's it going? Thank you for being here. So, today I wanted to do a reading checking in with our heart and soul connections. And we'll be connecting to ether energy by using the tuning forks here. This is 256C and 512C. And these two tuning forks create an octave. Um, the octave represents ether energy. So this is the energy that we're connecting to today is the ether. And what the ether is the liminal space, the in between the realms. Um, and the ether also represents the octave, it represents the color blue, it represents the number 8, infinity, and the octave and the ether represent polarities like the yin yang, sun and moon, male and female, and so on. And so I thought this energy would be a good energy to connect to tap into what is going on in our heart and soul connections at this time. So I'll go ahead and begin. All right, let's go ahead and Ether, what can you show us at this time? What is the theme of our heart and soul connection? What is the theme at this time, please? Spiritual warrior, how beautiful. Okay, any other card for our theme, Ether? Okay, very good. We also have 9 of water, joy, and son of air. Okay. And I see this one as movement, action, taking action. Okay. So this is our theme, spiritual warrior, 9 of water, and joy. Let's get some more cards. Ether, what else can you show us, please? What is going on in our heart and soul connections at this time in regard to spiritual warrior, joy, and son of air, please? We have 8 of wands, 10 of swords, and let's get a couple more. Yeah. Okay. And we have 5 of cups. Okay. Let's take in the message. Spiritual warrior. So this is telling me that we, at this time, there is possibility that there is a lack of communication right now within the heart and soul connections. And it's a time of really connecting in the ether, in the realms that are not the earth realms, connecting in your dreams, connecting in meditation, connecting in, for some of you, prayer. I heard the word prayer, ritual, to connect with your loved one. I saw the vision of overseas. So perhaps some of you have some soldiers, some loved ones who are soldiers and they are overseas. And so you aren't able to really talk to them or see them, um, but you can still connect to them through your prayers, through your rituals, through your spiritual connection, whatever that is for you. And so you are still able to be close to your loved one in the ethereal realms, okay? And we have the 8 of wands. This is like an electrical like impulse. It's like it's also like, how do you say, like, I can't think of the word, but I feel like when you are connecting to your loved one, whether it's to your soldier or to anybody who you're away from at this time, they can feel it. Like they can actually feel it. They can sense you and feel you and feel your love and protection and all that good stuff that you are sending out to them. So that's really beautiful. It looks as though there is um some of you are in a state of grief, and because we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is kind of self defeat and lots of negative self talk, and so it looks like that is really it's distorting what your connection is at this time, and it's causing a lot of grief. And we don't want that, right? We don't want grief in our life. We're to have joy. That's the whole point of life, right? To live, enjoy, and enjoy things. We don't want to live in this grief and self-sabotage I just heard. Okay, so remember to find your joy and know that just because there is a sort of separation at this time, it doesn't mean you have to be sad and grieving. You can still have joy, and it's okay to have joy, and it's okay to enjoy yourself without your partner, without your loved one, without whoever it is that you are watching this reading for. It's okay to enjoy yourself without them. Okay. um we have the Son of Air, like I said, was sort of like action. Let's get some more cards. What else can we see, Ether, please? What else would you like to say to us for our heart and soul connections at this time, please? What else do you have to say? Very good. So this is Ace of Fire, and it's in reverse. Oh, this is magnificent. Look at this. So the Son of Air is taking action, and he's throwing the sphere. If that's what it's called, I don't know. It's not a spear. I said sphere. The spear. And it's coming in now to you. Okay. So your loved one is also thinking of you, is also doing the whole spiritual warrior thing and connecting to you in these other realms. And you too are receiving these bolts of knowing and love and all of this good stuff. It's all coming in. Look, it looks like a bird. That energy is coming in. That's so beautiful. And it's the Ace of Fire. It's our creativity, our passion, our love. It's what drives us. I think that's really lovely. Okay, what else can we see, Ether energy, please, for our heart and soul connections? What is coming in that we can see and really get excited about? Oh, Four of Cups. This is the card of apathy. Well, we wanted something exciting, Ether. What's going on with this Four of Cups? Three of Wands. There's exploration and expansion. Okay, I want to know more, please, Ether. What is going on with this Four of Cups energy? Okay, it's a feminine energy. The feminine energy is feeling apathy at this time for their loved one. How does that relate to the Three of Wands, please? How does that relate to the Three of Wands, please? Okay, right on it too. Oh, the masculine energy. Is coming in. Oh, there's some sort of okay, somebody or a few of you are feeling, oh, I feel so sad. This is somebody's not wanting their loved one to come back. They're coming. They're on their way home. So this ship is coming in rather than going out. And the masculine energy is coming home, and the feminine energy is feeling like she doesn't want that to happen. And this one had fallen out, and this is the crossroads. So some of you are having to make a decision if you're wanting to continue with this relationship or not. Which way do you go? Let's see what we can find out. Let's see. Let's go with more of these cards here. Ether energy, what can we see with this crossroads? What's going on at the crossroads? What is it that we're having to make a decision about in regard to this heart and soul connection that the females are feeling, the feminines are feeling apathy about? Please show us. Okay, we have here stagnation. Yeah, okay. Oh, and this was in a reading I just did for healing the heart, because there's been grief in the hearts of many. And so I did a reading. I can put it up here for you. And if you want to go see that, you can click there or at the end screen. And so the stagnation, there was a lot of grief happening and a wish. Okay. And so, oh, and torment. My goodness. So it's a crossroads, and you feel like if you go in one direction, it's just going to stay stagnant and you're not going to have motion and you're just going to be sad and depressed. And if you go in this other direction, it's going to feel like torment. And so it really is this sort of stalemate I just heard, where it's like you feel like whichever direction you go, you're not going to really there's no benefit either way you go, right? That's the feeling. That's the thought. Well, what else either can we see? Because there's always goodness in, okay, grandmother. Oh. So grandmother, this is also the Empress in traditional tarot. And so connecting to Earth Mother, but also specifically connecting to maybe specifically your grandmother and get some of advice from her. If she's not here anymore, you can still connect with her through the ether element, through prayer, meditation, ritual, whatever it is that you do to connect to your loved ones who have crossed over. Connect to your grandmother energy. Connect to mother energy with the earth. Connect to your mother if she's still alive. The point is you're wanting to connect. It's important to connect to wisdom, the feminine wisdom. And this is going to help you to make a decision and help you to see which way to go. Okay. let's get some encouragement here. Ether, can you please show us some encouragement? What can you say to us to help us in this time? Oh, okay. We have, yes, connect to source, look beyond the surface, and disengage from outcomes. Okay, I'll read them to you. Let's see. Go within to discover what needs to be done. Create the shift required to attract what you want. Avoid becoming distracted by surface issues. Focus on the underlying motivation, cause, or beauty in a situation. Seek ways to bring depth to your world. Let go so you can open yourself to the highest love that you deserve. Find ways to release worry or any unresolved lack of forgiveness you might be holding on to. Okay, so this is really going to help you to make your decision and help you see that I think because of the stagnation and the torment that you feel like right now it looks like you're in the mindset of these negative thinkings you see with the Ten of Swords. Remember, it's self-imposed, okay, and causing the grief. And so because of that, you're feeling depressed and down, and you can't see the light because you're in this vibration of depression and stagnation. So you feel like anything you choose is a negative. But we have to get out of that thinking. We have to remember and look for the joy and find joy and take action in your life. Okay? Be the spiritual warrior that you are, and remember goodness. And in doing so, these two images here will change, and your crossroads won't look so bleak. Okay? And so to do all that, connect to your source, whatever that is for you. Connect to your source and really, really go deep in and really be silent and listen and have some stillness. Connect to your heart. Your heart knows, okay? Look beyond the surface. Remember, we're looking beyond the negative here, because that's just the surface layer. There's so much more that's deeper than that. Okay, you want to look beyond the surface and see the joy, see the beauty, and see the other choices you have, instead of just feeling apathy and depression and not looking at what's dangling in front of you. You want to look beyond, okay, and disengage from outcomes. So if you're thinking whatever it is that you're thinking, okay, and it's negative, and you're thinking, okay, if this person comes back, then this is going to happen and this, and then you're just planning in your head. You want to disengage from that. You don't want to have an outcome in your head. You want to go with the flow. You want to allow the energy to move as it will. So don't predetermine, I heard, what is going to happen. Because sometimes you can really get hooked on a thought. I'll just use this as an example, okay? You can say, oh, this person's going to come home and they're just going to be so annoying. Well, then they're going to come home, and of course you're going to get annoyed because you just said it in your head. But if instead you said, this person's going to come home and we're going to have so much fun and I can't wait, I'm so excited, so happy to see this person again, then that sets the tone for receiving that person back and now having some goodness between the two of you. Okay, now everybody's situation is different. There's a lot of other factors that could play a role in how your situation would play out. That's just an example to remember to have positive thinking. It really does, what we think really does kind of sets in motion what we do. So it's important to remember to have positive thinking. Okay, I think that's it for now. I am grateful for you watching. Let me know how you're doing. Share with me in the comments anything you'd like to share, and I will see you next time.